Hey guys, welcome to Samco Workshop. This is Jason Samkovic. We are here at the excellent Jimmy Britt. This is in Statesboro, Georgia here. This is Jimmy Britt, Dodge, Ram, all that stuff. You can see here they got quite the lot. They got it loaded up pretty well. These are good guys here. I like the people here. They've always treated me really well. But today we got all these Jeeps here. Okay, we got a lot of Jeeps. I want to show you real quick rundown of what you're getting, what the difference is between these trim levels as far as capability. Okay, and there's a few distinguishing differences here, but here we got a Jeep Wrangler. This is like a sport right here. Okay, your basic model one, two-door version, soft top. We actually had one of these things, but with something like this, as far as off-road features you're going to get on here, you're not getting a lot. Okay, you're going to need different tires, things like that. You do get the tow hooks on the front. It is going to be four-wheel drive, and it is going to have Jeep's terrain management, the way they have the way the wheels, their brake controlled, algorithmically traction transfer vectoring system. Basically, I don't know why I don't have a good word for all this, but it's basically a brake locking differential is what it is. So the computer will actually apply brake to the spinning wheel and transfer it over. So you're going to get that in all these models. Okay, and here's another one, same kind of thing right here. These are both basically same thing, Wrangler Sports. Very simple, very functional, and great trucks. They're fantastic Jeeps. Every Jeep is amazing. Now here you're getting into a Rubicon. Now this is a whole different ball game. Okay, this is the top of the line right here. Okay, the Rubicon, in my opinion, is better than a Mojave. It's better than everything, again, for what we need. But if you look at the differences here between the lowest level Sport right here in a two-door, and we look at the highest level of a two-door in a Rubicon here, we're going to notice some things. Okay, first off, we're going to notice that the wheels are completely different. Okay, the wheels that are on here, that's just cosmetic, but there is a big difference. Now on here, you're going straight to Falcon mud terrain tires. Okay, you're going to get stock with this. This has got a 1-inch factory lift on it over top of what this one does. So you're gaining a factory lift. You're also getting bigger tire sizes. You're getting better wheels. You're also, in this one, you are getting a front locker, a rear locker, all the traction control stuff as well too, a disconnectable sway bar in this, and a lot of great features. Okay, you're also getting full skid plates. These are actual dedicated rock rails right there on the side to protect the body. You're getting more armor all the way underneath this thing, and you're also getting the or is that just it might be just a Rubicon or the Gladiator. Yeah, still plastic bumper. The Gladiator actually has a bar under here that protects it. But you're getting Dana 44 axles in both of these, on the front and the rear, Dana 40 series axles, where on the Sport you're getting Dana 30s front and rear. It's not, you again, these are great, but they are not capable of the off-road capabilities of this. Plus you're getting better gearing in this as well too, to handle the bigger wheels and the stuff that's on there. So that Rubicon, I mean, on an off-road scale of 1 to, you know, Jeeps are excellent off-road anyway, but this one here, let's just call that if we're going to call that if we're calling this a 10, we're calling this about a 5. So there's a big huge difference in off-road capability between this Rubicon model and what you're getting on a standard one. We'll show you some more of that kind of thing too. Now when you get into this, another just a standard Sport, the Willys, a lot of people think bridge the gap between those, and it sort of does, but the Willys is still a Sport. Okay, it's still a Wrangler Sport, unlimited or limited or unlimited Sport. Unlimited is the 4-door regular here, but a Willys is basically, this is the same exact thing, not as this, but as this, okay, with a couple of little upgrades on there as wheels and things like that. But as far as off-road capabilities, it is the same exact vehicle as that, just with different wheels and tires, and you got the little bit of rock rail, you got the rock rails, but technically this does not have the 40 series axles, the front and rear locker, the disconnectable sway bar. The things that you get in this Rubicon are not in that Willys. Again, still a very capable vehicle, very nice vehicle, all right, but again, it's based more on the Sport model. This Rubicon and the Mojave are the two that are on their own, in their own element, in their own world, and it actually shows in the price on here too. If we look at this, okay, you can see on there where we at, I can't see it, $59,300 for this. Okay, this is a 2023. You are $59,300 for this Rubicon. Okay, but it's a Rubicon, so you're getting a lot. Now where's a sticker on one of these so we can show you on this? Do we got a sticker laying anywhere in one of these that I can see? Let's go over here. Now remember, that's also hardtop and Rubicon, but I mean your base model, as low as you can get right here, you are at 46. Okay, so you're whatever that was, $8,000 or $10,000 difference. I don't remember what we just said on that, but so there's a difference there. But again, the level of stuff you're getting for off-road use on this is tremendous on that Rubicon. And the Willys, again, bridges that gap in the middle. What? Wait a minute. Okay, well, this one is 45. Why is that cheaper than a sport on a Willys? This is a sport. This must be, I don't understand. That makes zero sense to me. And that's a hard top. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Why this? What do we got going on here? I gotta try and see that. I can't see it. Let me see what it says on there. Two-door sport, 2023 two-door sport. I don't get that. And they're saying total price is 46 on this. 46 on that, on this sport. And we're going back over here. We're looking at these again because that, like I said, that this one here makes sense. It's whatever we said, 58, 59, what is it? 59. So that one makes sense on there. But this, wow, this is a steal right here. This is a steal. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It's actually, the Willys is actually cheaper than the sport. Okay, but I told you basically the same thing. They're built on the same factor. But when you look at this Willys is really a nice Jeep. It's basically a sport, but I would take this over. I would definitely take the Willys for, I would save the $1,000 here and take that all day long over taking this one here, where, I mean, there you're getting everything you want. Here, you know, when you're looking at these two, I mean, just looking at the wheels, looking at the, you know, again, soft top. I'm not a fan of soft tops, had them before. I'd take that Willys with the hard top all day long for less money. This is the steal. You should call these guys and tell them you want this. But that's your basically setups. Now we want to look for basically a Sahara. See if we can find a Sahara on here. Let's pop over to these four-door side over here. But a Sahara is more of the city type Jeep. Okay, it's the one that's designed more for cities. These are all, again, sports. You know, these are your simple basic sport models. Let's look at another sport here too and see. It doesn't have a window sticker in it. But these are your standard simple sports. Another one, they got a ton of them here, as you can see. Sports, they got a lot. Another Wrangler Sport. You know, here's a four-door Rubicon, and this is probably this is a 4XE. So this is, again, but the difference here, you can see them side by side, both of them being stock. Look at the wheels. Look at the height with the lift. Okay, look at the stuff you're getting on here. You look at the difference in the way the bumper is set up on here. You got LED light, projected lights on this one. You don't on this one. This has got the 4xe, so it is plug-in right here. So it is a plug-in hybrid setup, so you can plug in right here and run that. And so it's got that built-in battery. But the interiors, just glance here, because they're not going to be open, are they? No. So, but just look basically in here at how simple this interior is on the Sport. Now when we turn our attention here, we'll go in from the other side so you can see it better here, but like I said, this is you know, there's a lot of feature to this Rubicon, plus the front and rear lockers and the disconnectable sway bar. But look at the inside of this. Now this one is still the cloth, but I mean, just like I said, awesome stuff in here. And you can see right there behind the shifter lever, you can see the front and rear lockers, disconnectable sway bar, all the detail. You know, like I said, this is off-road machine right here. This thing is just pure off-road capability in a Rubicon. Now the Mojave, which we will probably see one, is, why is there no other ones? That's it, huh? So we don't have a Sahara on the lot. Maybe we got it in a, let's look over here and see if they got it in a Gladiator, because the Jeep trim, Wrangler trim and Gladiator, same thing. The really only difference is one's got a bed, one doesn't, but they're the same concept. Now here's a Mojave. When we look at a Mojave, whether it's in a Gladiator or in a Wrangler trim, same thing. Now this is your desert racer version. This is your high speed, soak up the bumps, get her done. It's on the same level as a Rubicon as far as your lift, your capabilities, the rock rails, the whole setup, the things you want. But this one does not have a front locker, and it is geared more towards desert racing, and you got more desert type. You got more, you know, you got Fox, remote reservoir, piggybacker shocks, reservoir down there. I mean, this thing is built for, you know, high speed trail desert running kind of thing on this. Same here, remote reservoir, piggyback, Fox shocks, where the Rubicon is going to be more along your lines of You know, slower speed rock crawling, has the disconnectable sway bar, has the you know, the front locker, all the benefits that I look for what I do. But the Mojave version is your more get her done out west, fly through the desert, that kind of style vehicle. Same in the Wrangler, would be the same trim. Here is a I bet this one is a Sahara right here, right? No, that is a Sport, but it's color matched. Trying to see if we got a Sahara, and we may not. Usually the Sahara is the more urban version. It's kind of decked out and all set. Here's a high altitude, maybe that's pretty similar in there. Like I said, yeah, see, a Sahara would be more like this. And maybe they've got rid of the Sahara, I don't know yet. But a Gladiator, this is more like the trim level of a Sahara, where it's going to be more street, more flashy, more kind of, you know, the painted wheel wells or painted fenders on there, the color toned wheels, the whole, you know, that's kind of how that lines up more. Here's a Willys version of that Gladiator. Again, it's based on a Sport, but it's got some upgrades on it, kind of thing. So Willys are really nice. They give you the tires you want, the wheels you want. You're getting you know, the rock sliders that you're looking for. You're not gaining the the front lockers and the 40 series front axle and the stuff you're getting in the Rubicon, but a Willys is a great happy medium road, especially when you start comparing the prices. Again, let's look at this on a Gladiator. You know, you're at 57,000. Again, there's some other things in this, but when we look at did we see a Rubicon on here? No, but let's look at that Mojave, because they're about similar to a Rubicon. Price wise, they're right in that same general area. But if we look at that, and of course, does this one not have a window sticker? And I don't see a window sticker in it. I do not see a window sticker in it, and I'm not seeing, looking for, here's a Rubicon right here. Here's a Rubicon Gladiator. Let's see if this has got one. This does. So here's again that Gladiator version, my favorite, because of the off-road capabilities of this thing is just unbelievable. You're at 61. Okay, 61,000 for this Rubicon version. Love it. I don't think this is a 4xe. Is it? Nope. So that's what I would take right there. That would be the one I want. I'm not a fan of hybrids. This would be mine right there. I straight up love it. I mean, that thing is just awesome right there. Now, if we look at a Willys, which again is based on a Sport, and it's got that, you know, it's got the wheels and it's got the stuff, 57. Okay, so you're only talking a few $1,000 difference here, and that Willys sure is sexy, and it sure is a nice Jeep, and it sure has got a lot of value to it. But that one right there, in my opinion, is a top dog. That is the winner. It is worth the extra money for this because of that value. And see what I was saying here? Like, look at the back end. Okay, they both got the rock rails. Okay, but this one here, see the back bumper here is plastic with the tow hook in it, right? Just like that, we know. Okay, but nothing here. It's all plastic. Okay, and then there's your hitch. The Rubicon is fully loaded with these. Okay, see this big steel bar that runs all the way across this whole thing? That is protection for if you were to drag this back end going up and down stuff. Like I said, the Rubicon just takes it to a whole nother level of you know, of off-road capability. But here we got a Mojave and a Rubicon side by side. And again, you can get the same trim in a Jeep version as you do a Gladiator for both of these. But you can kind of see them. But both fantastic vehicles, excellent options. Doesn't matter if it's a Wrangler, doesn't matter if it's a Gladiator. There's you know, you can't go wrong with one of these things. The quality of them is just straight up amazing. And the nice thing about a Jeep, whether it's a Wrangler or a Rubicon, or I mean a Wrangler or a Gladiator, is these things have been around for so long and they've been modified so many times. You could, I think it's the only vehicle in the world that you could actually build it 100% by aftermarket parts alone. Okay, every single component of this vehicle can be built in aftermarket parts. So what I'm saying by that is there's endless possibilities the way to configure them. They're like the Legos for adults is what they are. So you can do anything you want to with it, or drive it bone stock as it is and enjoy it. The reputation is rock solid. The resale value is second to none, literally. The resale value on a Wrangler or on a Gladiator is top shelf. Their resale values are fantastic. So can't go wrong with any of them. Hope you enjoyed this little video, little tour of what they are, and hopefully helps you make some decisions if that's what you're looking for. So thanks for watching.